Replicon Radio is brought to you in part by Lexa Hexmaster and the Shadow Army. Also brought to you in part by Noise 13. The new album drops August 27th, Deparation. Check it out. Go pre-order that shit out now.
What up?
What up? We're back. We got echoes in the headphones.
I know. Is that you, Dead Body Man?
I'm not doing anything.
Are you listening to the show?
No.
I keep hearing it.
Yeah, because he's listening to the show.
It's got to be.
I'm not listening to the show. I'm on the show.
It's definitely coming in.
Yeah. I don't hear it anymore. Called you out and I went away. What up, y'all? We're back. We're live. We're here. We got Dead Body Man hanging out with us.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, little buddy.
Safe in his COVID-free home.
Yes. Well, because if both of y'all get COVID, then, somebody's got to keep the showboat rolling, so got to have one leg healthy.
Who the fuck is that going to be?
I say y'all as a you two.
I know, but who's going to keep who's going to keep the show going?
It'll just be me sick at home.
or us sick here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I won't have COVID, so there you go.
So what'd you think about the interview with Twiztid?
I thought it was a pretty good interview.
It was.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I thought it was a good time.
Shout out to Twiztid.
Hearing those two. Yeah, shout out to Twiztid. Shout out to Monoxide for finally coming on. I'm happy that he finally came on. It was a good time. It's always a good time hearing those guys cutting it up together.
I had to ask him to come on the show, if we were going to get him on the show during the meet and greet. And he said, hell yeah, I'd like to be on the show. So,
well, he's a man of his word.
He
Hell
is,
yeah.
for sure.
Shout out to Twiztid all day. They sharing stuff. Jamie's sharing his turkey dinner post. I was just talking about this on Replicon. Turkey dinner.
I thought they came out with the candy corn.
They did, but it's not the ones
flavor.
he's talking about. It was turkey dinner, but this is a different turkey dinner.
Turkey lurkey doodle.
Yeah, I didn't know they had like coffee and shit or whatever.
Yeah, that's the one he shared it. I reshared it too, but it was turkey dinner plus apple pie and coffee, candy corn.
Now it also
yeah, because I did a food review for Is that in one little candy corn? It's in one package of candy corn. I don't know if it's just one candy corn. Like
you're not gonna get all the flavors
like the Willy Wonka meal or whatever. Like you just you're like, there's a turkey dinner.
The everlasting.
Here comes the apple pie.
All right.
Ooh, nice hot coffee. I feel it in my throat.
Oh wait, that's blueberry pie.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, me and Joe did a food review of last year's turkey dinner, and it was fucking disgusting. But it had like cranberry,
I remember that.
Stuffing and cranberry. Like, at least apple pie sounds like a reasonable fucking candy flavor, not fucking stuffings and shit.
Who wants the green bean casserole?
Gross.
So thick and creamy.
Packed full.
Hey, you got me tripping right now. I'm thinking like Thanksgiving right around the motherfucking corner. We still got about 3 more holidays in between there.
Bro, they got Christmas stuff up at the store to buy.
Fuck y'all with that Christmas shit.
I'm not saying they got it.
Give me that Halloween shit though, right now.
Halloween, they started hitting the stores this week, this last couple of weeks.
It's good.
Hell yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
We got Labor Day. We got Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Those are the next holidays, correct? Yeah, major holidays.
My birthday.
I believe so.
Your birthday's not a holiday.
My birthday is a motherfucking holiday.
It's only for you, sir. Ain't nobody give a fuck about your birthday.
Well, you better start because it's a holiday.
I just dressed up as birthday for a holiday party.
Monday. We're having a birthday party right here.
Oh shit, it's your birthday. Oh no, it isn't.
Not
It's
yet.
somebody's birthday.
Not quite.
Why these pictures go by so fast?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, I forgot. Those are. I wasn't supposed to be doing that live. Oops. Oh well.
You just got reminded.
I didn't realize it was over there. Yeah. Oh well. Hey man, we got Dead Body Man on the line because he's gonna tell us about this week in history.
Yeah.
This week in
Turn your
Echo
sweet
Land.
down, will you?
What?
Are you listening to the show back there? What's
Somebody
happening,
is in
man?
this house.
I'm in a silent room.
Listening to the show.
I know, right?
No, I'm on the show. I'm on the show.
Yeah. Every time we mention it, it goes away, and then he turns it back up.
Yeah. It's like when he says it, he's telling the truth because he turned it off,
Right.
and then he just turns it back on.
Right.
Well, if y'all can hear the show coming from my house, then we need to figure this out because I don't hear it from my side.
Well, you're not.
I hear the sirens coming from your house now.
Probably. You might hear some gunshots.
Oh, it was just sirens. Hey, if you guys didn't know, we just had Twiztid on the show, and if you tuned in for that, you missed it. But you can go check out the replay on the YouTube channel as a standalone, or when this whole show is done on any and all streaming platforms, anywhere you listen to podcasts or music, Replicon Radio.
Yeah.
And next week, we're not going to be here on Monday, but we're going to be here on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Huh? Oh yeah. Fuck, I'm tripping, bro. I'm like, damn, it's Labor Day already? I'm like, oh wait, no, we're going outside this weekend.
It's Necrogoblicon or AstroGatherCon.
It ain't no. It's Astronomicon. Astronomicon.
AstroGatherCon.
Oop.
We're going to be doing a recap show next week. We don't even have special guests. It's just us. We're just going to be hanging out with you guys.
Hang out with the
Talking
top
about our
down.
trips and
Hang
whatnot.
out.
And our experiences at the Gathering of the Juggalos, at Attack of the Ninjas, at Astronomicon, and the trip to and fro. And whatever
Y'all
Dead
gonna
Body
be
Man.
busy.
And whatever Dead Body Man does.
Yay!
What are you doing this weekend?
What are your big plans that you can't make it to all the big plans?
Well, I think I gotta go work on a riding lawnmower for my dad.
What up,
Pretty
Trevor?
sure.
Mope, mope?
You think you have to, or you have to?
Well, that should be fun.
No, I think I have to. I don't have to. I can go there whenever I want.
I think I can.
Right.
Well, what happened this week in history?
This week in history, August 16th, 1954, 67 years ago, the first issue of Sports Illustrated appears on the newsstand shelves for the first time.
Swimsuit edition?
And, do what?
Swimsuit?
No, I don't. They didn't come right out the gate that hot. They had weird stories in there for the first.
Was it illustrated?
Handful. Illustrated.
Yeah, but was it actually illustrated?
Of course.
It was published.
Like, was Sports Illustrated ever illustrated?
Well, what's your definition of illustrated?
Illustrated.
Then yes.
That's how it got its name, because it was illustrated.
Isn't illustrated like...
Bonkers.
I don't think that's the definition at all.
Now I gotta look it up.
Isn't illustrated like drawn? Like cartoons are illustrated, right?
You're the comic guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Illustrated.
Yeah, you're the comic guy.
I mean, I guess it's just...
To provide visual features intended to explain or decorate. So, yes.
A book
I believe in
containing
illustration.
pictures or other graphical material.
So, yes, it is illustrated.
I guess.
But, yeah, it actually wasn't even successful until the 70s when a new editor-in-chief took over, and they decided to start doing the popular sports because it had some weird fucking stories in it for the first handful of years. But by the 70s, it became the go-to source of news, and then, it ushered in the era for ESPN and all that stuff.
Mm.
But, let's see, 44 years ago in music history, the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, was found dead in his Memphis mansion after he suffered a fatal heart attack.
Fuck!
That had been brought on by his addiction to prescription barbiturates.
Why are we always talking about dead people?
Elvis Presley died today?
Yes.
Damn, I didn't even hug my mom.
44 years ago. He was only 42. I didn't know that.
Yeah. On the pooper.
Yeah.
Why you talking shit about it, man? I'm going to be 42 next year. I'm going to be dead too, huh?
Oh, shit. We're going down the pooper.
Don't.
Well, you better stay away from the poopers, Roo.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
No more poopers for Rupas.
Right.
Let's see. August
Sherman
17th,
in the chat room says
1969.
Unity Fest going down October 29th, hosted by Replicon Radio.
That's right. Be there or be
And
square.
In the same vein of music festivals, in 1969, August 17th, after 3 days of peace, love, and rock and roll, the grooviest event in music history draws to a close. Woodstock initially was only expected about 200,000 people when close to 500,000 people came to the small town of Bethel. And it jammed up every road of traffic for 8 miles around the fucking
I wish we
venue.
could plan something like that our expectations are exceeded by that much.
Right.
Like, well, we're expecting, 50 to 100 people, but actually 300,000 showed.
Whoopsies. Yeah, it was just on a 60
Bob at the Way Out Club would lose his mind.
It was just on a 600-acre dairy farm, and try fitting 500,000 people in there. Surprisingly, though, only 2 people died. Speaking of death, one got ran over and one OD'd. So
sweet.
But out of all that, there's very little violence and not a lot of negativity around that. But
they made up for that 30 years later.
I believe so. Yeah.
Woodstock 99.
Whoopsies. They were supposed to have the 50th anniversary in 2019, but obviously that never came to fruition.
I know. I wanted to go. I was always sad I never made it to 99. That would have been one hell of a one to be to. I was a little too young, but I was on the edge of maybe I could have went, and maybe I can't. It probably would have been scary as fuck to be 16 years old with fucking fires and riots and shit, but who knows?
Hold up.
That was how old I was when I think the first Gathering came out. Yeah. And I went to that. It was in Peoria, right?
Gathering?
That was in 2022.
Novi, Michigan.
Or 2002.
It was like a suburb of Detroit. 2002.
Yeah, because when the one was in Peoria, I was 16, and I could have went, but it was the same thing you just said. It was that would have been terrifying for me because I didn't even really go to concerts at that time.
Yeah.
And so to go up to fucking Peoria.
You didn't know what a concert was at that time, did you?
We were there. What? Rue and I were both at that one.
You didn't know what concerts were at that time, did you?
I mean, I did, but I didn't really go with people. I didn't have a group of friends that I used to hang out with like that.
What?
So it would have just been me, and it's well, this is
I
terrifying.
got 2 flat tires on the way to that gathering.
You sure the fuck did. We changed one, and then another one. We were like, fuck, we ain't got us another spare.
I'll never forget that.
And then we got saved by the twins.
You need to keep a thing of plugs in your car.
All right. It's a common thing in my life. Flat tires on trips.
Not here recently, yeah.
Now he understands why I rent cars when I go places.
So you can get flat tires from.
They ain't on my car. I just called a rental place. Somebody got a flat tire, and they said somebody fix that motherfucker. Right. I ain't got to do it.
Rental insurance, bitch.
Yeah.
Let's see, August 18th, 1992. After 13 years, NBA Hall of Fame legend Larry Bird announced his retirement at the age of 35. Yeah. The retirement was actually brought on due to a long-term chronic back pain that afflicted Bird, developing in the later years of his career. But I heard the guy did good things. He did lots of things.
Birds aren't even real, I thought.
They're dinosaurs, bro.
I thought they were...
They're dinosaurs formed by the government.
I thought they were government spies.
And they would land on the wires when they charge.
That's how they charge. So how could Larry Bird be real?
Maybe he's not.
Maybe he was the first robot.
He was.
He was the first white guy good at basketball or something, right?
No, there's plenty of white guys. That's all that played basketball back in the day. That's all that were allowed to play.
Well, yeah, but he was the only one that was good, right?
No.
I don't know.
There's plenty of them.
He was the only one that was ever famous, I guess.
Yes.
Sturgis Studio says Coming Home dropped tonight by the Joker. Go listen to that Wicked Fresh. Is that Juggalos Are Great Again album? Did the whole record drop finally? I knew he said it was going to drop before the Gathering. Might as well be 2 days before it.
Right.
Get out there quick. I'll peep it out. That one single was fun. Joker always puts out good music. Quality music.
We should get him on the show.
I've talked to him several times, and he said he was down, and it just never works out.
It happens all too often.
Yeah. But I'd like to have him because he does put out quality music, but he's never had a very quality reputation.
I'm a joker.
So I think it would be dope to like hear his side of the story instead of everybody else's side of the story.
Right?
But,
That would be nice. Get a little insider scoop.
No, the pre-order drops on the 18th, just the Coming Home single drop tonight. Okay, dope. Yeah, I'll definitely peep it out. We'll peep it out. It'll probably be on the playlist next week. Hell yeah.
Check out for Friday's episode of Oh no, you might not be doing the Daily Dino.
Yeah, Daily Dino will probably be postponed, most likely.
Oh shit! You're gonna have to record that beforehand.
I don't know what comes out beforehand, unfortunately.
Well,
I generally do all my research at like midnight or early the next morning because, yeah.
Well, I'm sure you'll be awake. You just won't be. You'll be very indisposed.
Yeah, it'll probably be postponed. We'll do a double dose of Dino.
Have you ever been with Paul at the gathering? That motherfucker ain't gonna be awake. His eyes may be open, but he's still gonna be sleeping and drunk.
Not at midnight.
I mean, this is true.
Yeah, at midnight you're gonna be fucking wasted.
Yeah, I'll be awake though.
No, you
He'll be
won't.
shuffling
You will
around.
not be coherent. Just because you're moving around and walking does not mean you're coherent, bro.
That lip will be going 100 miles an hour at midnight.
You leave my lip alone. I'm just gonna hang up. So I don't even have to listen to you today.
I have the power of the button.
This lip in history. I mean, this week in history.
August 18th, both Master Killer and Everlast both share a birthday today on the 18th.
August 19th, Paul's lip goes crazy.
August 19th, Lil Romeo and Fat Joe both share a birthday.
What?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Now, how old are they?
Lil Romeo was born in 89 and Fat Joe was born in 1970.
Damn, Fat Joe, old as a motherfucker.
Lil Joe and Fat Romeo.
He fat old Joe.
Going back to Master Killer and Everlast, they were both born August 18th, 1969 in New York.
Same day?
Same day. But
same
one
year?
was born in Brooklyn and one was born in Valley Stream.
What about
I don't
same
know
year?
where that...
Yeah, same year?
Same year, same day.
Same year, same day. That's awesome.
Yep. And in the same state. I don't know how far Valley Stream is from Brooklyn. Valley Stream, New York. Let's see where this is at.
Couple hours.
Okay, so not very close, but still, I mean, in retrospect, it's pretty close. Let's see. August 20th, 1945, 76 years ago, 17-year-old Brooklyn Dodgers utility player Tommy Brown became the youngest player in MLB history to hit a home run in a Major League Baseball game. His home run was the only run scored in an 11-1 loss against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And for retrospect, this event took place just 11 days after the bombing of Nagasaki. If that, put like a timeline on it. I don't mean to bring death back into it, Rue, but that's what they had in the article.
I mean, I don't care about you bringing death in it, but somebody else didn't want you to talk about all the deaths and all the bad shit. But that was more entertaining.
But I like to. I sneak them in there. I just slide them in there. You know?
Have to.
But
You have to have a little bit in there, but when he first started doing it, all he got was the bad shit.
That's all right.
But you know.
When we talked about all the bad shit, we don't talk about the good shit.
If it's part of history, then yeah, it should be in there. But it's not this week in fucking shitty history. It's just this week in history.
There's some real bad shit. There's some real bad shit.
It's like everybody died, but now it's everybody died, and so released an album. Like
there we go.
Get a little sprinkle of happiness in there.
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah,
we even talked about birthdays. He had birthdays in there.
We did.
There's a lot of birthdays this week.
Happy birthday.
But the last couple of weeks, I've been feeling bad about the whole death thing because like the first stories, the major stories, on that Monday have been like deaths, like major deaths, and I'm like, well, shit, I don't want to just start the fucking segment with the fucking super downer. It's like, all right.
I mean, it would make perfect sense on who we had on the show tonight. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die.
Peru.
I mean, just
let's see. Well, speaking of death, Dimebag Darrell, and he has a birthday on August 20th, but he also shares a birthday with Robert Plant, Fred Durst, Amy Adams, and Demi Lovato. It's all their birthday on August 20th.
And they all died the same day.
As far as I know, only 2 of them have died.
One of them is definitely still alive. We talked about him a lot last week. I don't know what else you said, but
Mr. Fred Durst.
Oh.
But only Dimebag Darrell and Demi Lovato have died.
Demi Lovato,
Demi Lovato
died,
came back.
Still alive. Yeah, she is still alive.
Yeah, she came back, but she died, and then she came back.
That's true.
August 21st, 1959, Hawaii became the 50th state.
Aloha.
That was 62 years ago.
Really? That's crazy.
Fuck off 52 states. Ooh.
It's only been 52 years since they've been a state?
62.
62.
So in your lifetime, bro, that's crazy.
No.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
I believe he was there for the
lifetime.
inauguration.
It's crazy that our
like
parents, though,
20.
like our parents probably, maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
figure how old your mom is.
I don't think she's that old for real, but
I don't know. It was crazy for
a
me
lot
to
of
think
people's
they were
parents.
I'm sure your mom's in her 60s.
A lot of people's parents were alive when Hawaii wasn't even a state. That's so strange to me. That was that recent.
You know what's strange to me is that my grandparents, they were alive before like they had electricity in all the homes.
Hold
like
on. When did
not that it
Alaska
wasn't
become a
discovered,
state?
but like they grew up in dirt shacks, and before like cars were a thing. Like, you know, they were born then.
That's crazy. And they're still
That
alive?
is crazy. No, they passed in their late 80s or their mid 80s.
But there's probably people still alive that lived in those times.
Oh, absolutely.
People are still alive now, lived in times before electricity.
It is true.
That's wild.
When did Alaska become a state?
Probably before Hawaii, since it was the last one, right?
I think I actually had a story about Alaska becoming the state a couple weeks ago, but I don't know if I can find it quick enough.
You probably can't. It's already taking too long.
No, I think the Alaska became a state like in the 1800s, like in the late 1800s. It had to do with taking territory from like Mexico or something like that.
Didn't you just say 50
the
something?
Spanish.
It says admitted to the Union January 3rd, 1959. That was the 49th state.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe it wasn't official. I just knew that we had signed shit for the land itself.
1959, January 3rd.
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
The
1959, man. Fuck yeah. That wasn't that long. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Time's
And
weird,
finally,
bro. Do you guys know how
55
weird
years
time
ago.
is?
So I'm sure your mom
Your mom.
was alive when Hawaii became a state.
Yeah. She was, I think so.
I know both of my parents were.
Your mom was alive. Your mom was a state.
What the fuck you talking
Your mom's a state.
Your mom.
Your mom's a whole fucking continent,
Your
bro.
mom's the United States of Alaska.
Got him.
I feel like you trying to get me to say something foul here, and it ain't gonna
I
happen.
don't know. What you gonna say? What you gonna say?
And finally, 55 years ago, in 1966, I like this one because this one is kind of hits close to home. On their last ever U.S. tour, the Beatles performed in 2 cities, and this was due to a cancellation because of rain on the previous day.
They canceled the tour because of rain?
No. They canceled 2 tour dates.
You just said they only played 2 dates.
No, they're because of rain. They shuffled around their schedule. Is what I took
And they only
from it.
played 2 dates of a tour?
On this day in history, yes.
Oh, they played 2 dates.
No, they played it was their last tour. They were finishing up the tour.
Okay.
And they closed it. The last 2 dates on the tour, I do believe, was in Cincinnati, and then the last one was in St. Louis. Well, the St. Louis, it was raining there too, and they had to perform under heavy duty tarps. And it was at this gig in St. Louis One, this was the first concert that was ever held in Bush Memorial Stadium. And then, two, this is the concert that Paul McCartney said, fuck this, the Beatles shouldn't be performing live anymore. I don't want to do it. So, St. Louis kind of ruined the Beatles.
Well, you're not supposed to get... I don't think Beatles do well when they're wet. Just like any other type of bug.
Well, they do just fine. They got the hard shell and all that stuff. They're fine.
What if you remove the hard shell, though?
Then they're dead.
Yeah. So if you get them wet, probably not good.
Yeah, they'll be fine. I'm pretty sure they're like waterproof bugs.
Are they?
I don't think they could breathe underwater, but they can hold their breath for a long fucking time.
I mean, the Beatles have to breathe if they want to sing songs.
Yeah.
So don't get them wet.
Breathe. Yeah.
What?
And
secondhand smoke. What? We had Twiztid on the show earlier tonight. Now we're talking about the fucking Beatles hard candy shell.
Shout out Twiztid.
I didn't even realize Beatles had a hard candy shell. You think they're chocolate in the middle?
It's possible if you put the right seasoning on there. I don't know. They made crickets taste like cheddar bacon, I do believe. We tried them.
They made, I watched a YouTube video this morning where they made Pop-Tarts out of cicadas.
Oh, that's going to be a viable source of protein in for like the next 5 to 10 years. Like, it's going to be a thing where they make
every 17 years
insect-based proteins.
Your mom's
as a sustainable food source.
Your mom's insect-based protein in Alaska.
And she's a great source of protein.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, yeah.
She's a great source for everyone's protein.
Mm-hmm. She's got enough to go around.
Do you know the territory of Alaska was incorporated in the United States August 24th, 1912?
There it is.
But they were Russian American. It was just a territory. They weren't granted statehood until 1959.
Yeah, we wound up buying it from Russia.
You think they're going to turn like Puerto Rico into a state eventually?
It's an unofficial one, I think, right now. It's like a territory or some shit, or however they turn it.
Alaska was a territory in 1912.
Yeah.
And didn't become a state until 1959. So.
Well, it's not. Puerto Rico isn't going to become a state until it becomes financially beneficial for some people in office.
No. But I was saying, do you think there would be a thing? You think? I guess we haven't gotten a new state since 1959. Is that still a thing? Is that still a mission?
I mean, if we get them under our government and all that shit, yeah, probably. I wouldn't see why not. I mean, we put fucking Hawaii as a state, and it's in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Right. Puerto Rico! Hell yeah. Is that it? Is that all the history?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't that big of a year, week in history. Yeah, that was it.
What do you got, Rue?
I got shit, but I'm pretty sure we got another 5 weeks that we missed in history.
5 weeks? What's about?
We do.
We got last week. We got a week before that.
Did we miss 2 weeks?
No. We missed last week because we got talking.
Yeah, we missed last week.
Last week on the show, we had Ming Chang.
Last week, August 10th was probably the craziest day in history that I've read since doing this.
Is that who we had on the show last week? Did anybody confirm that?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how you don't know these things.
That was so long ago. So many things
It was a very long time ago.
So many things have happened. So what happened last week in history, Dead Body Man, while we still have a few more minutes?
Well, I'm going to start with August 10th because it was a crazy fucking day in history. Let's see. 1977, 24-year-old postal employee David Berkowitz was arrested and charged with being the son of Sam, a serial killer in New York.
Like that, bro.
We're starting off with killing again. Yeah, that was it.
That's the guy in Daisy Berkowitz from Marilyn Manson.
Oh, that just made me remind myself of I gotta get. I've seen it on my phone. I gotta get our fantasy football shit rolling.
Yeah,
that's coming up soon.
That Daisy Berkowitz reminded you of that?
I said you didn't hear what I said before that. I'm not gonna repeat it. If
Sometime
you'd like to hear what I said, you can go back and check out the replay.
Flag the audio. Flag the audio. We'll pull it up.
Just listen to Tony. He's got it playing. Just fucking remind him, motherfucker.
Yeah, it should be coming up here soon.
Yeah.
You know, so
Should
let's see. And then 36 years ago, the king of pop, Michael Jackson, bought the rights to every Beatles song for $47 million.
Seems like a hell of a deal to me.
Yeah, but Paul McCartney bought him back.
No, I thought it went on to Sony Records after Michael Jackson's death. I don't know if he's bought it after that, but I know that the rights went to Michael Jackson's publishing company.
I know Paul McCartney bought him back. From who, I'm not sure.
It would have to be from the King of Pop. I know. And the funny thing is, the ironic thing is that Michael Jackson bought the rights to the Beatles songs and the whole catalog because of Paul McCartney telling him that he needs to invest in buying like copyrights and stuff to things. And he goes, "Oh yeah, that's right. That's a good idea." And then like a fucking couple months later, he bought their catalog, and Paul McCartney was pissed because he got outbid by Michael Jackson.
That's right. That's true. That's a true statement. While they were collaborating on a song together.
Let's see. And this is all in 2000, or this is all on August 10th. I'm gonna read off the headlines for August 10th. Usually I just kind of leave most of them alone, but there was a lot of fucking things that have happened in history on August 10th. Let's see. For the first time ever in the UK, the temperatures got over 100 degrees in 2003. The Louvre opened in Paris, France in 1793. The Smithsonian Institution was created in 1846. Pete Rose set his National League hit record in 1981. Let's see.
Pete Rose.
The first PG-13 movie, Red Dawn, was released in 1984.
Ooh.
Has either one of you seen that movie?
London first learned Americans' independence in 1776.
I don't remember it.
It was a very good movie, actually.
And Japan
check it out.
accepts post-am or
I keep thinking
accepts an unconditional surrender.
But that's not the same
1945.
movie. What's it? What is it? Tell me about it. Spoil it for me.
Red Dawn. I mean, it's a war movie, but it's more like they're in the snow and shit.
War in the Snow.
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze's in that movie?
Yeah.
What? Really? What year was this? 1984 was the first PG movie? PG-13?
PG-13.
Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen. Holy shit. I feel like I have seen
Red Dawn, that was 1984.
Yeah. Huh. I've probably seen it. I just don't remember.
You may have.
This your favorite?
Not my favorite, but it's a good movie.
What was your favorite?
Let's see. Red Dawn told the story of a group of teenagers who band together to protect their small Colorado town after it's invaded by communist paratroopers from Russia and Cuba.
That's your favorite movie, Tony?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's it? It's your favorite movie?
He's being stupid. Don't even listen to him.
Is that your favorite movie?
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Rue?
I already answered that question. He's talking to you.
Yeah.
So he was talking to me while talking over me and expected me to hear him.
No.
Because that's what you did. And I didn't hear you.
If you Google favorite movie, the first thing that pops up apparently is Suicide Squad. It's out in theaters now. It's not my favorite movie.
There we go. Female Ghostbusters. Boom. Favorite movie. Nailed it.
That's your favorite movie? Is Female Ghostbusters?
No. I haven't even seen it.
Ghostbusters Take the Call or whatever the fuck they renamed it to? They changed the name of it because the Ghostbusters were like, nah, dude.
Nah, I don't have like one standalone favorite movie, but I mean I have a couple that are up there. You know, you got fucking Talladega Nights. I love that one.
Talladega Nights is your favorite movie? It's not even a horror movie. You want a horror movie? No, I just feel like that's all you watch is horror movies.
No, that's all I'm forced to watch.
You live in a house of horrors.
I do live in a house. I'm literally looking at walls that are just full of pumpkins and horror movie stuff.
Yeah, I know. And you're not funny,
if you want my favorite horror movies, it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, both 1 and 2 with R. Lee Ermey. Both of those, hands down, one of the best horror movies, both sequels ever made. Fantastic.
I don't know if you know this, but we had Leatherface on Replicon Radio in the past.
We had Letterface? I think we had Leatherface.
What is that? Charles Meehoff?
Who is? If that was a person, I would like to meet him. Is he
Letterface?
Is Letterface one of the letter people?
He might be.
1, 2, 3, follow me. Right? Isn't that what they say? You think he lives in Letterkenny?
No.
Letterface doesn't live in Letterkenny. He's not part of the letter people.
He ain't that cool. He lives in the letter people land.
He should.
He's got that M on it.
Does anybody, dude? If you know, it'd be dope.
No.
If there, I want a letter people pee puppet.
You want a puppet that pees? I mean,
I want
that might be kind of cool.
I want the letter people pee puppet.
You want the pee puppet?
Yeah, I want the pee puppet. Is anybody who's got the pee puppet?
I mean, you can buy them.
What happens if I search the word pee puppet?
It probably pulls up the letter people.
Did you mean puppet? No, I meant pee puppet, motherfucker.
You know what's funny though is that I started this week in history from last week, and I started with the serial killer. The story for the Monday was actually about the Charles Manson murders.
And we're not talking about any of those.
The letter.
I mean, we can. I live in a house of horrors.
Welcome to. I hope your wife isn't listening and calling her shit like that.
Well, I'm just surrounded by horrors.
Terrible.
Fantastic.
Dude, there's a bunch of fucking creepy ass puppets, and I'm gonna be fucking scared for the rest of my life.
You just done screwed up your fucking search history.
The letter P, big alphabet puppet on Pinterest. Of course, why wouldn't the letter P puppet be on Pinterest? Let me get that. That's a fucking pig. That's not a puppet. This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
Was there even a P on the
here? The letter people complete puppet set.
What? Is that a thing?
I'm looking it up to see.
You know, it's funny. I typed letter puppet instead of letter people. The letter people. Miss P. Pointy patches. That's not a P. It was just a big ass P, right? Dead Body Man, do you even know what the fucking letter people are, bro?
Not a fucking clue. But in 1981, on August 10th, also the body of Adam Walsh was found, decapitated.
Who's that?
And that was the son of the guy that did America's Most Wanted, and who developed the Amber Alert system because of his kid getting killed. Fun fact.
Yeah, see, that's what they look like.
That's ugly as fuck.
So I'm gonna find a P. For $20, you can get the O.
No, he moved away. What is this? Did you know this is based out of St. Louis?
The letter people?
Yeah. You knew that? Is this not a thing outside of St. Louis? Is this a St. Louis thing?
I feel like it was all over the place.
I feel like it was too, but the internet's telling me it was based out of PBS. Fucking, it's like cable access in St. Louis. Clearly says St. Louis, Missouri. 1972. Why the fuck was I watching this? I wasn't fucking alive for this shit. 60 episodes and they were only 15 minutes. Was there even a P episode, bro?
Well, there is a P. A Mrs. P.
That's I saw that.
There's Mrs. A, Mr. R, Mr. N, Mr. H, Mrs. E, Miss E, Miss U,
Missy,
Miss S,
Missy, miss you?
Ms. T, Mr. O, Miss V, Miss F, Mr. I, Ms. P, and Ms. K. And there's more.
There's a Mr. P too.
Miss V, Miss F, Miss I, Miss P,
Pointy
Miss K,
Panthers.
Miss Y, Mr. Z, Mr. C, Mr. S, Mr. Q, Miss L, Miss J, Mr. J.
Okay. Oh, Mr. J, that's the Joker.
It goes on. It goes on.
Mr. J.
Hey, Mr. J. I want to go see that movie. The new one? I heard it's really good.
I haven't watched any of the superhero movies in the last 8 years, so I'm about 400 behind.
Yeah, you missed out.
I just watched Hancock while I was listening to the Twiztid interview.
That's weird.
So what were you listening to? The movie or the
Twiztid interview, but the movie was on like real low volume.
Oh, kind of like the show is. It's not on.
Yeah, the show's not on.
I got you. It's just on a low volume that we're not supposed to be able to hear, but we clearly can hear it.
Nah. It's not on.
Actually,
I'm on the show.
Here's
show's
what they
not
really
on.
look like in the show. The top picture here.
Yeah.
That's what they look like on the show.
See, you see the P in the background? It could be a B. That's what I want.
That's a P.
I don't want the people. I just want the fucking letter.
That's a P. He's a pirate. P's a pirate.
All I see is the big ass
P for
letter in
pirate.
the background, though.
You don't see the pirate hat on his fucking head?
Maybe no, actually.
No,
next to him though.
Oh, that's just a P in the background.
Yeah,
but the P,
I want the P.
is, but the P is on the puppet.
I see the puppet, the pirate puppet P.
Okay,
but I want the letter P.
I'm sure we can make you one.
I want the letter P where it's got like a stick.
How much would you pay for one of those?
Not very much.
Because I'll make you one depending.
If you make me one, I'll accept it.
How much?
That's how much.
It's up for sale.
Acceptance.
I'm not gonna put my blood, sweat, and tears on the project.
Well, if you bleed on it, I'm not paying for it. It's gross.
I said put it in it.
Yeah, I don't want it inside of it either. I don't want it inside or outside of it. He's got work. He's got fucking golf COVID or whatever, bro. Don't put that on my pee. Why are you putting your blood on my pee? Rue's over here trying to sweat his blood into my pee. What the fuck is happening?
Oh, that's really fucking gross the way you put
that's what I'm
We
saying.
have taken a turn.
Turn for the worse. We got half.
So what did he say? Fucking, we're getting our butts packed or some shit.
Getting our shit.
Yeah. Getting all of our shit packed. Holy shit, Packers. Normally this time I would tell you about all the fucking dope guests we have on next week.
I mean, we have somebody on Tuesday.
No, you're gonna be telling about all the dope.
We got
times
Dead Body Man, Big Brew, and Freaky P all live right here on Replicon Radio next Tuesday.
Telling you about all the flavor that P's seen at the gathering and all the flavor I've seen at Astro.
And all the blood, sweat, and tears that are in the P.
I'm pretty sure I'll have the blood, sweat, and tears if I work on that lawnmower.
I think Dead Body Man is just going to be quiet next week. I feel like he's not going to have anything to talk about. You have to go out and kill somebody or hurt yourself or something so you have something to say next week.
Make a horror movie.
Yeah. I'm just looking forward to hearing the stories.
Oh, I'm sure there's going to be plenty.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to seeing this year's rendition of P passed out in the lobby.
But P's going to tell me all the stories that I missed from the gathering. And I'm going to tell him about all the stories that he missed from Friday night at
You're supposed
Astro.
to tell me all the shit I missed.
I will. I'll tell you what you missed at Astro on Friday.
That's a gathering, I'm saying.
Oh, I don't do the gathering, bro.
Yeah, you do them all.
No, not this one. Not for the prize.
He's going to be at the gathering, and he's going to be telling you that he's not going to the gathering. I feel like that's what's going to happen.
I mean, I'm not going inside. I'm going to stay at the hotel
It's an outdoor
room,
event, bro.
I'm going to be back at the hotel.
I don't blame you. Are you guys getting a shithole hotel or a decent hotel?
Sitting in the chair watching TV is going to be way better than walking around the hot ass gathering.
The same hotel we always got.
A shithole. Watch out for the needles.
Still be way better chilling with the Beatles than it is going to be inside the gathering.
The Beatles? Why are there Beatles there? Are the Beatles playing the gathering this year?
No, they were. I might just happen to go.
What are you talking about? Watch out for the Beatles.
So watch out for the needles.
Ain't no fucking... At the gathering?
At the shithole hotel.
There's no needles there. You're thinking of some place you stayed in Indiana, bro. We're not going to Indiana.
Because no other shithole hotel has ever had needles in it. Okay.
I've never had a needle in my hotel.
All right. Well, I had 2 or 3 in one.
I've never seen one in my hotel rooms, but
yeah, but that was some shithole you stayed in fucking Indiana, not the shithole we stay in at the gathering. It's not that shitty. It's decent. It used to be better before they redid it to make it nicer. Which doesn't make any sense.
Why is that? Why did it used to be better?
They redid it to try to make it fancy and like minimalistic, which made it less comfortable.
Everything's got a hard surface on it.
Yeah, they used to be carpeted, and they're like, like carpet can be gross in a hotel, but it wasn't. It was fine. And then they put in like hardwood floor, and they made everything like squared off, and it made it weird. But it's not.
It sounds like a Red Roof Inn.
It's not dirty
thing
necessarily.
I mean, P, you're more than welcome to take up a collection for me to get a ticket in, and I'll go in. But I ain't paying.
Well, there you go. Everybody send us some money. Should have said that during the Twiztid interview when people were tuned in.
Yeah.
There was a couple people that sent us some money.
Yeah. Shout out to those people. Don't send us super chats because we get fucking $1 for every fucking 90 cents. I mean, do send us those, but not to give to Rue. We'd have to get like $400. Oh shit, we'd probably have to get like $800 in super chat to buy a $200 ticket.
Sweet, start sending.
Well, another thing that happened last week, on August 12th, Metallica released one of the most influential albums of all time with their self-titled album, the Black Album.
Is it self-titled?
Or it's more commonly referred to as the Black Album. It's actually just Metallica.
Metallica. That's one of the most.
That was 30 years ago, 1991.
That's one of the most influential albums ever. Who said?
A lot of musicians.
Yeah.
Like historically, it's cited as, when you talk to musicians or you do interviews and you're like, well, growing up, these people really influenced me. Well, that was probably one of the most influential albums of all time for a lot of musicians.
A whole bunch of people just covered a bunch of shit off of that, and people were fucking mad about it.
Recently?
Yeah, they did like a whole Metallica did like it's called Blacklisted, I think.
Blackfisted.
Blacklisted. We'll talk about that later. But like Weezer did, Enter Sandman, Miley Cyrus and Elton John did a track together. I don't remember.
Talking all these black-fisted people. What the fuck? I don't get you.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Who are you fisting?
What are you saying? What?
I think you're saying some racist shit.
Who's over there fisting people or something?
I think you were.
Talking about Beatles.
Blacklisted, fisted.
You're fisting.
That's what you guys are all talking about. I'm trying to figure out why y'all being racist.
No, that one dude was blacklisted off the show that one time. I don't know what you guys are talking about, man.
Is he off the tour?
Yeah. Off the tour.
I knew somebody else that was off the tour too. They were kind of blacklisted as well.
Yeah. Miley Cyrus and Elton John did Nothing Else Matters.
Which one did they cover?
Nothing Else Matters.
Ah.
The name of the song is Nothing Else Matters.
Well, once those two get on a track, then nothing else really does matter.
Nothing else matters. No, nothing else. Oh, look at this. You can actually pre-order the Metallica Blacklist. Celebrating the enduring influence of Metallica with an unprecedented 50-plus artists spanning an unbelievable vast range of genres, generations, cultures, continents, and more, each contributed a unique interpretation of their favorite Black album cut. Available on digital and streaming September 10th and arriving on vinyl and CD October the 1st. All
well, you asked who said they were influenced by it, then there you go.
Jesus Christ.
If you're that big and you have an album that legendary to where you have a Band-Aid mixtape put together in honor of that fucking album, that's a pretty big fucking album.
I knew this was a big thing, but holy shit. We got Alicia Cara and The Warning covering Enter Sandman. Some other dude covering Enter Sandman. Ghost covering Enter Sandman. Some more. Weezer covering Enter Sandman. There's a shit to that. I'm just looking at the people I've heard of. St. Vincent, Sabatru.
Oh.
Corey Taylor covering Holier Than Thou. Cage the Elephant. Flatbush Zombies with DJ Scratch doing The Unforgiven. The Neptunes. This is fucking crazy. Holy shit, bro. You're right, over 50 fucking artists. And there's like multiple covers of each song. Chris Stapleton doing Nothing Else Matters. Darius Rucker doing Nothing Else Matters.
Another This Day in History.
Oh, I want to hear that one.
August 14, 2012. POW and One Eye was at the gathering together.
What? I feel so alive because I just lost my eye.
I can't deny it.
But I think I can find it.
I'm a straight rider.
I just shot my eye for the very first time. I think I've been blinded. I feel so alive. All right, we're off the fucking track.
Tell me we're coming up next week, and we'll
get
the fuck out.
Next week on the show, we're gonna be here on Tuesday. Oh, shout out to all the Tuesday listeners, man.
Tuesday
listeners, rejoice! We'll be live on Tuesday, same bat time, same bat channel.
Echo.
Different bat day. Tuesday, August 24th. Replicon Radio live. Gathering of the Juggalos Astronomicon recap show. Dead Body Man's listening to it in the background. He loves the show so much.
I'm not, sir.
You are not a sir. That's correct. But we appreciate you tuning in. What else is popping off, man? I don't know. We just had Twiztid on. Go check out the replay. Shout out to Twiztid. Hopefully we'll see you guys at one and or both of the events this weekend.
Don't forget, Noise 13 album drops August 27th.
That's right. You can check them out live at the VIP party at Astronomicon.
You can.
Along with Kosha Dills and many other people doing karaoke.
Yeah.
Karaoke.
August 27th. Look for it. Deparation.
Listen to people be croaky.
And shout out to Lexa Hexmaster and the Shadow Army. If you don't know who the fuck that is, you can Google them. You can YouTube them. You can search them wherever the hell you want. You can go get them on any music platform and search the music and listen to the shits.
That's right, man.
Bitch.
Shout out to the sponsors.
I don't know. Go look it up.
How about them lions, though? Why's that shit always gotta come up, man? Yeah, man. I think that's it. I think we did it.
Can I see what that was for?
What? What do you want to see?
No, I sure can't.
What do you want to see? What are you trying to look up? Is this something I did?
Nope. Somebody erased the message. I wanted to see what it was.
Somebody erased a message?
Erased.
Oh. Hey, y'all. If you guys are on YouTube, man, I think we did it. We made it through. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to a couple what's the word?
The recaps.
Well, no, it's next week's episode.
What is that, Dead Body Man?
What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know what you're trying to talk about.
Achievements? Not achievements.
Followers?
I feel like I listen closer to the background. It might come to me.
You might.
Because I hear in the echoes.
We're on our way.
Tell me something.
We're on our way to a couple. I want to say accolades, but that's not right. We're almost to 3K subscribers on YouTube.
Milestone.
And we're within a grasping goal of 1 million views on YouTube.
Say what?
I mean, we're way closer to 3K subscribers than we're like less than 40 subscribers away from 3K. So we need you guys' help. Share the YouTube streams. Tell your people to get out there. Subscribe to the channel. The more people, the quicker we hit 3K subscribers, the quicker we're going to hit 1 million viewers, because all the new people are going to watch the old videos.
That is true. Get them in here.
We're almost there, man.
Press play.
Yeah. We're all some milestones. Some Replicon milestones.
With all that great coverage y'all are going to be putting up from Astro and the Gathering, I'm pretty sure we're going to surpass that by next week.
Hopefully, that's the goal anyway.
I think we'll hit the 3K. Yep. I don't know if we'll hit the milli.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The 3K is going to be should be a little easier.
3K is gonna we're right there. The milli we're like 300,000 away.
Our goal was to do it before the year was up. Looks like we're going to complete that goal before the year's up.
100. So,
but yeah,
baby steps. So man, we need, you know what I'm saying, it's you guys to do it. Leave comments on the videos. Share with your peoples. Share on your shit. That's all, you know what I mean? All that shit, it helps. It's ridiculous how much a damn comment helps.
Yes.
Stupid.
Comment, ring the bell so you get all the notifications when we're live.
That's right. We're going to be, even though we're not going to be back till Tuesday, we're probably going to be live a lot this week. And we're probably going to post a bunch of videos.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know if we'll be live or not, but we'll be posting a bunch of shit.
The only way you'll be able to find out is if you subscribe and hit that bell.
We're going to have coverage from all the events. I don't know if it'll be, depending on service and whatnot, I don't know if it'll be live, but it'll be uploaded.
Sooner or later.
It's going to be there. You ain't going to want to miss it.
What?
That's right. And with that, I'm just going to say we're out of here, man.
No, we can't end the show 15 minutes early, can we?
No, but we can 13 minutes early.
Oh, snap.
I mean, on YouTube. YouTube.
It's because I'm not there.
I would just like to apologize that I've been cussing a little lot today.
You've been cussing a little latte today?
A little lot today.
Who is a latte and why are you cussing at her?
I mean, I ain't never had a latte. I don't drink coffees.
Little Joey over here lotting.
I've never had a latte.
You never had a latte?
No. Are they good?
Have you ever had
I know you had one.
Have you ever had a little tea?
No.
They're not bad.
I just don't drink coffee.
A lot of sugar.
Yeah, I feel like I don't need that.
So sugar.
Speaking of living in a fucking house of horrors, I get to taste all the fucking pumpkin spice lattes and shit.
What up, Jenny Red? Showing up right just in time for us to peace out.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Teresa.
Shout out, Teresa.
Shout out to Teresa.
Shout out to Reese's.
Mm-hmm. You know who invented the word vomit?
It was Billy Shakespeare.
You missed the entire
Billy
Twiztid
Cyrus.
It was dope. It was dope. We got to hang out with Jamie and Paul.
Well, maybe she's tuning in strategically so she can listen to it, the whole thing, and, you know, pause in moments and listen to the replay.
Maybe. Maybe. So he says, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Right.
Hey,
Yes.
y'all.
It's a good song.
Well, I'm glad you just got off work. We're getting ready to just get off work, too.
I'm getting ready to go to bed.
I'm getting ready to go to work in like 5 hours.
All right. Good night. Good night,
Same.
everybody, Tony.
Good night. Bye.
See you next time.
Deuces, Tony.
We'll see you next Tuesday, buddy.
Maybe.
See ya. Have fun, y'all. Safe trips.
You too.
Yes, sir.
Have fun at home.
Goodbye.
I wish I was at home.
Bye. You are at home.
Damn it. Darn it. Poop it.
Poop it. Bop it. Twiztid. Turn it. Pull it.
Did you click YouTube off yet?
No.
Oh, I was going to play that clip. That dude said, I'm a flight attendant. So sometimes I attend the flight. I pull pulled out that duct tape. And he started stuttering. Like, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Yeah, we about to mummify yo.
I guess it's probably a copywritten clip.
I don't know if it is or not, but it might be. I mean, we can hit it with it and see what happens. Yeah. You tell me what you want to do. I'll get it together. Get it together.
We'll play it on the other room. YouTube, we out here.
Yeah.
We're gonna play this funny clip. We're gonna say goodbye to everybody else.
If you would like to hear if you want to hear the funny clip, head on over to repliconradio.com.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell your friends, share it out, leave comments on the videos after they're done. We're trying to get to 3K subs and 1 million views on YouTube.
Here, let me send it in our thing, and that way you can play it through the system.
Okay.
It's in our chat, in our host chat.
Okay.
That would probably be easier.
Yeah, man. It's crunch time. We need you guys to help us share and grow. What was it we did? Hashtag grow the Replicon or whatever.
Hashtag grow the Replicon.
Yeah, grow the Replicon. All right, YouTube, we're out of here. We'll see y'all all week long. And we'll be back for the live show for real next Tuesday. Peace. YouTube. Bye-bye.